Hey there and welcome back for another Secondhand Opinions video, The Goodwill of Good Ideas. I'm Jason Alderman and I'll be dispensing of the 2 cents. If Joe Biden thought he could hide his blatant racism and the problems from his past going into this election, he's sorely mistaken. Unfortunately, I think that Joe Biden's mental condition issues have gotten so bad that he doesn't really remember where he is, who he's running against, etc. half the time, or more importantly, what year it is anymore and what is socially acceptable at all. Let's go over here to Fox News and take a look at it, folks. Biden suggests people were able to quarantine because some black woman was able to stack the grocery shelf in a viral clip. I don't doubt he said it. They're saying, geez, the reason I was able to stay sequestered in home is because some black woman was able to stack the grocery shelf, Biden is heard saying in the clip. The 10-second clip, which is originally shared on September 29th, was just a snippet of comments the Democratic nominee made during the September 15th roundtable with veterans in Tampa, Florida. In the expanded remarks, Biden had expressed a positive tone in dealing with the problems the country faces, particularly the ones that stem from the coronavirus outbreak. He said that he is more optimistic than I've ever been in my whole career. That's a long-ass time, Joe. You've been at this almost 50 years. You don't have a lot of good marks on your record to show for it either. And they say, well, why in the hell would they say that, Biden? You just talked about all those difficulties. Well, I'll tell you why. Because the American public, the blinders have been taken off, Biden told the roundtable attendees. They've all of a sudden seen a hell of a lot clearer. They're saying, geez, the reason I was able to stay sequestered a third time. They're saying, geez, the reason I was able to stay sequestered in my home is because some black woman was able to stack the grocery shelf. Or a young Hispanic out there, these dreamers are out there, 60,000 of them, acting as first responders and nurses and docs. Not just black, white, across the board. Have done so much for me. We can do this. We can get things done. And I think they're ready. Biden's remarks didn't go viral until Monday after they were amplified by Turning Point USA senior contributor Rob Smith. The former vice president was slammed on social media with critics calling the comments racist and joking about the Biden campaign calling it a lid. What? The black folks still giving him a pass? National Diversity Coalition for Trump CEO Dr. Daryl Scott exclaimed. You ain't black if you ain't stocking a grocery shelf for Joe Biden, political commentator Dave Rubin quipped, alluding to Biden's infamous You Ain't Black gaffe from earlier this year. I think he was on Charlemagne the God's show. This should spark a lot of conversation about the morality of the lockdowns and how we've made lower-income Americans into human shields, Ricochet editor Bethany Mandel tweeted. Many suggested there would be an enormous uproar if President Trump or a Republican were caught saying what Biden said. Imagine the media's reaction if Trump said this, Real Clear Politics co-founder and President Tom Bavin said. Close your eyes. Picture Trump saying this. Now picture the media reaction. Enjoy your evening, the Hill media reporter Joe Concha exclaimed. Imagine @Real Donald Trump or any Republican said what Joe Biden just said here. Daily Wire contributor Harry Kachatrin similarly expressed. The account of the pro-Trump Twitter user who originally shared the video clip appeared to have been suspended sometime Monday evening after his tweet went viral. Fox News reached out to Twitter with an inquiry as to what led to the account's suspension. In May, Biden had to walk back comments he made to Breakfast Club host Charlemagne the God when he said you ain't black to voters who were still undecided about supporting him or President Trump in the election. In August, the former VP was similarly in a damage control mode when he appeared to disparage the diversity of the black community, saying, unlike the African American community, with notable exceptions, the Latino community is an incredibly diverse community with incredibly different attitudes about different things. Well, there you have it, ladies and gents. I don't think Biden's history of racist comments and racial separation diatribe is going to be left alone this election cycle one bit. I think it's going to come right back around to haunt him, bite him in the butt. And I'm sure we haven't seen the last of the allegations from Miss Reed, one of his former employees or volunteers, I don't remember which, but she made allegations of an unpure nature against Joe Biden as well in the past. I'm sure those things will surface, along with likely more unfortunate things coming to light and coming back from Mr. Biden's past. things that involve his son and other individuals, high-dollar, big power players around the globe. Let's all pretend like our opinions matter and leave them in the comments below. And remember, this is social media, so do all the things.